Werewolves, the 2024 action, horror, thriller, adventure film, directed by Stephen C. Miller, with a screenplay by Matthew Kennedy. It stars Frank Grillo and Katrina Law, and it tells a story about a supermoon event that triggered a gene in every human on the planet who has this certain gene, causing anyone exposed to the moonlight, the big rarity moonlight, to transform into werewolves, killing millions of people overnight. But a year later, the world attempts to prepare for another supermoon. So think about American Werewolf in London meets The Howling meets The Purge. You write that, you get this. This film was very unexpected. I saw the trailer and I could not believe it. Not only does Frank Grillo and Katrina Law star in this, Lou Diamond Phillips is in this as well. And when you get the backstory of the genes in every human, the genetic mutations, how's it happen, why it happens, it's just an interesting thing that you've never heard of in a werewolf movie before. I am a huge fan of this genre. Fell in love with it with the old Wolfman film with the Universal Monsters pictures starring Lon Chaney Jr. And ever since then, any werewolf movie that has come out, I've watched it, fell in love with it. I personally don't think there's a bad werewolf movie. This falls into that category of being one of the best that I have seen in a very, very long time. You have different aspects of eccentric way the story is told, along with the filmmaking, the directing, the writing. Is it cheesy? Is it a B movie in a way? Of course it is. The dialogue that is given to Frank Grillo is like, hey, bite me. It's in the trailer. It's also in the movie. It's just really fun. Frank Grillo plays a gritty character named Wesley Marchio who will do anything he can to prevent and help the world stop this from happening. Katrina Law in a feature film like this, I haven't seen her do many films, but she's been in a lot of CW television series from The Arrow, and she's did Hawaii Five-0, and Lou Diamond Phillips has been here and there with TV and movies. And just seeing Stephen C. Miller do his thing is really, really great. Not only that, the transformation aspect is there, and then when you hear the howl, it's like, okay, they can be anywhere. You turn, they're right there. Or in the distance, they're like standing. They're like 6 to 7 feet tall, which is what I like. Usually they run, but they're on their hind legs. There's even, spoiler, werewolves wearing bodyproof vests, like a Velcro vest. It's like, really? So not only are they doing that, but they're also smart as well. They have human-like instincts. It's werewolves, it's lycanthrope, whatever you want to call it. This is really well done. Is it action? Abso-freaking-lutely. It's in there. Is it horror? Yes, absolutely. It's a mix of horror and action. But what I do love the most in every werewolf film is the eccentric way that the makeup and the special effects are done. Because every single werewolf movie that you have seen since the start of this genre, way back close to 80, 90, 100 years ago, everything's different. You have the full Lon Chaney look, then you go into the aspect of the howling. An American Werewolf in London changed everything with the transformation scene. Then you go into the films in the 90s where you had Wolf with Jack Nicholson and Michelle Pfeiffer. Human-like instinct, you know, that was an interesting way of doing it. And then you had different things of, alright, with the CGI aspect of Van Helsing. But this harkens back to the 1980s. The howling, the way everything transforms. Yes, there are some moments where the CGI is wonky, I will say, where it's not perfect and complete, but once the transformation happens, the close-up shots are animatronic. You can definitely tell that. The teeth are there, and it's a scary, scary thing, and you don't want to mess with it. Somehow, werewolves are in the pop culture, time again, which is really, really good. I had a blast with this. Going into it before, when I saw the trailer, loved it, and it was really, really good. I was like, okay, I'm in for a ride, and I was in for a ride. The movie is not that long at all. It's a quick watch, and for what it is and how this is an independent kind of, in a way, werewolf film, the only thing I don't like, and it's nothing about the movie, it's the release date. An action horror movie about werewolves released in December during holiday season. Why? Why did the studio do that? You could have even pushed it back to January or February 2025, or, spring or summer. Make this a summer movie. It could have been a good thing, but, hey, I'm hoping it does good. I'm hoping we see more things from director Stephen C. Miller. Not only did he direct this film. He directed the remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night in 2012 and shifted from horror to action. He's worked with a bunch of actors ranging from Stallone, Bruce Willis, John Cusack, Aaron Eckhart, and Dave Bautista. His filmography is absolutely amazing, and not only that, he's done Escape Plan 2, which was interesting, but it was really, really good. And it's like, okay, if this film doesn't put Stephen C. Miller on the map with horror and action, then I don't know what is, because this is the start of the action horror genre where we need more of it. If we haven't gotten enough of it, we're going to get more of it. Now, will there be a sequel? I will say maybe. I'm hoping for one, because you can do this, you can flesh this out. And not only that, give Stephen C. Miller the aspect and award of giving him to direct the kind of universal monster horror genres. He's done Werewolves. Let him branch out and do other monster films. Would love to see that, because every single writer, director, movie studio for that matter, has a different take on how Dracula, Frankenstein, Werewolf, The Mummy, they all have different aspects of doing different takes on that genre, and it's really good. We all grew up with it. This is a fun film from start to finish. Seeing Frank Grillo is great. He's doing a lot of things. Not only was he just sectioned to one thing where he did Marvel, where he was Crossbones and Captain America. He did the Purge movies. He did film for a while. Then he branched off into television. He did Billions, and then he did Tulsa King Season 2, and now seeing him do Werewolves, really, really good. The action and the chemistry with the actors is good. I liked it. I love films like this. I don't care what anybody else says. I go into films like this for the enjoyment of watching it and having a good time, and that's what that is. Yeah, okay, oh, you're just one of those critics that, you like it because, you have to say it's good. No, I like it because it's my genre of horror. I absolutely love this kind of shit. It's fun to watch, and I really don't pay attention to the comments and the naysayers like, oh, this... You tune that shit out. You don't even have to worry about the critics. You do your own thing. You want to enjoy a movie, you enjoy that movie. And I enjoyed the hell out of Werewolves. For me, Werewolves gets 5 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Werewolves, directed by Stephen C. Miller, and a screenplay written by Matthew Kennedy and starring Frank Grillo, Katrina Law, and Lou Diamond Phillips. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What did you think about the story? Were you scared? Did you like the action more? Did you like the horror more? Was it even enough for you? Do you want to see a sequel to this? And what other ways do you think that a story like this could be told or could have been told? And is the werewolf genre your favorite genre? If it's not, let me know in the comment section below of what is. And did you like that the runtime was just perfect enough? Or do you think it was a little too short or, too kind of long in a way? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next review video.